In this video, we're going to talk about Lucid Motors, trading under the symbol CCIV, soon under the new symbol LCID. Over the past few days, the share managed to hold its position and even increase a little bit. The stock increased from $17.40 to the current price level of $19.80. Even if there's not that much going on at the moment, I think that the recent price change is the result of two simultaneous movements. The first one is the change of ticker symbol. CCIV will change its symbol to LCID, more aligned to the name of the company, Lucid Motors. The other reason is probably profit taking by short sellers or those simply reducing their positions taking a break. Those two events certainly played a big part in the stock price bouncing back by more than 10% over the past few days. The other thing that is worth noting is the appointment of the new CFO, Sherry House. She has extensive experience working in tech, private equity, and automotive. Her previous positions were in household names such as Deloitte, Alta Partners, and General Motors. Speaking of General Motors, let's take a step back. And note here that GM is currently in a partnership with Nikola. That deal was once very important but is now relatively scaled back. This may suggest that with the new CFO, GM may be open to discuss some additional partnership agreements with Lucid Motors. I mean, in a way, it would make sense for GM to work with both companies if that is what it wishes. Nikola and Lucid serve different clienteles, and they can even benefit from some limited level of economy of scale. With all that being said, we should look at the situation by considering the following consideration. At this moment, the stock is still in a downtrend. The market sentiment is still negative around Lucid Motors and the growth stocks in general. Ever since the SPAC bubble burst in February of this year, there has been less capital flowing in growth stocks and EV startups. In my opinion, I think that this new cycle began with the disappointment of the reverse merger between Lucid Motors and CCIV. Now that investors' expectations and needs are different, it's unclear where the appetite for EV cars are going to be back. Judging by the shape of the stock price chart, Lucid still has a long way to go before it reaches valuations it had just a few months ago. In a way, the current lack of interest in the stock is a sign of the overall market trend, not a rejection of the company's fundamentals. According to many analysts, the stock should be worth a lot more structurally speaking, meaning if we give it enough time, the share value of Lucid should recover regardless of the market cycles, sequences of events, and general mood of those who participate in the stock market. For that reason, I would say that the current price point is a good place to start building your position. Don't jump all in now, because we can't confirm whether this is the bottom yet. But when the valuation of Lucid is almost the same as Fisker or Nikola, that's a signal that the price should be cheap enough to start buying. Regarding when the bottom of the stock is going to appear, I'm going to go ahead and assume that it will appear after the lower lows start to get higher. This is not the case at the moment, because the lows are always lower since the month of March. Thanks for watching. If you like my content, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel.